Hello everybody. This is Trina. I am working on my launch project number 6, which will be this layout. I'm assuming that laying these down is going to take some time, so I'll probably do that in fast forward mode and just kind of talk over it with you guys. And then once that's done, then I'm prepped, then I will get onto the other parts with you guys. So there is kind of a close-up. I hope it's easy for you guys to see. I've adjusted my camera brightness and color, and that is very, very, very accurate as far as the tones and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with you guys. Now, this is from this catalog. All of the products in here in these projects are from the newest Seasonal Expressions 2 catalog. So this is the second Seasonal Expressions that comes out in, this year. So in 2019. So if you're interested in any of the things that I use in this project, they are on my website. It's hellotarina.closetomyheart.com, and I will leave that link in the description box below. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on this so that we can actually get it completed. Hopefully it's a 2-page layout, so hopefully it won't take too long. I don't know, we'll see. Let me see, I've got the instructions marked here somewhere. Okay, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So, to get started, it shows that I need to mark some lines to set up the angle for the pieces. Again, I've already cut all of this out following the instructions here. I believe, yes, they are all in here. It tells you what things to cut at what pieces and all that kind of stuff. And I did do a, I think I did a lunch kit prep video because, or maybe I didn't. No, I didn't, because I cut all of these out on the couch. Spend some time with my hubs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and read the let's see. Alrighty, so right now I'm just gonna get started on kind of figuring out which papers I need to use, whether it's the heather color or the light heather color, which is on the back side of the cardstock, and I end up using the light color per instructions, and then I grab my T-ruler and I'm supposed to mark out like 5 3/4 up on both sides, so that's kind of like my center line is 5 3/4. So the T-ruler really helps with that. This is actually like maybe my second time using my T-ruler, so I'm just figuring it out. So then I have to mark up from the bottom and then in from the left hand corner, and then make the angle for those pieces to follow. So I'm just going to go over the instructions, which these instructions are they're done really well. They're really clear on what you're supposed to do, and they have photos for photo reference, and I really like how they're put together. So any of our kits, like our Workshop Your Way and our monthly subscriptions, the Craft from, or I think it's From Your Heart, Craft with Heart subscription program, all of those have pre-printed instructions, and they all have the similar style of writing, so they are all very clear and precise and easy to understand, so I like that. So this took me probably longer than it should have. I really just could have lined one up, but I'm kind of a perfectionist in that way. I really want it to be as close to perfect as I can get it. Ooh, my camera really doesn't like that, does it? So it just, I might have to shut off autofocus if it's going to keep doing that. But you put one down and then you put the next one down at the end of that one and you just butt it up against it, and then you just keep doing that all the way down. And the only reason I left this part in is because it's kind of awesome to see how far, I mean, what it looks like as you go. And there's the perfectionist in me. So I was looking at that corner there, the empty corner on the left hand, corner. Yeah, it's a corner, but space there on the left hand middle of the page, and I'm just like, I want to do something with that, but you know what? I should probably just wait and follow the instructions, so that's what I'm doing. Like I said, it's pretty simple, and I actually, at the end, you'll see me cut off all of the excess pieces, and I'm saving those because I'm hoping to be able to do like a card with the leftovers. So we might be able to see another project. It won't be in the Catty Launch book project book, but I love the idea of this. It's actually a really gorgeous idea. So it was definitely time consuming. I think it took about a half of an hour to actually complete the whole thing. It was just over. It was like 31 minutes or something like that is what my camera said, because I had to actually start it again. But that is not bad at all. So what it says here is to mark again the same height up, and then mark across. And I figured, you know what, just line it up with the other one, because that's, you want them to match up. So that's what I just decided to do. And I don't know, they didn't really tell, I guess I didn't really read this part, but I just kept going. I just added it right onto the other one and put the adhesive all the way across so that it just went all the way along the ones, both, all the way across both sides. So I figured I could flip it over and just use my X-Acto knife, which is what I do, and it works out perfectly, because as long as you go slow with the X-Acto knife, you can get a really straight cut. So that is what I did, and it works perfectly. Again, not so great at following instructions, so I don't know if those were in the instructions or not, but it worked out great. For me, anyways. But look at how that's turning out. It looks so awesome. It almost makes you wish that that we had like full 12 by 12 or 12 by 24 albums. Have that much space. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is actually going a lot faster than I thought it was gonna go. I mean, I do have it sped up like 3 or 5 times the speed, but once I get to the end, I just keep going until the whole right edge of the page is like completely full, to where if you added more, you wouldn't have any room to put it on the page. So and then that's the excess that I trimmed off. But I can use those for the other side of the page as well, like the empty spot on the left-hand page. Left-hand page? It doesn't sound right, but that's pretty much what it is. So, yeah, I almost want to try this with other like scraps of paper and stuff. That would be like an awesome setup there if I were to do that. Now all of these are like, I think they're like 3/4 inch pieces, and they're all, let's see, they're 3/4 inch pieces, and they're all like, I think 5 3/4, or 4 3/4, or 4 5/8, or something like that. I think they're like half of 9 3/4 or something like that, so it'd be 4 and something. But so I would just have to look up the piece sizes, or piece sizes. Yeah, that's right. That sounded so wrong. So yeah, I kind of pulled that up, and it's going a lot faster. I went it a lot slower than I actually did. So this ruler from Close to My Heart has a metal guide on it, and so it actually is really easy to cut with. So there is the first page, and here's the second page. And for those of you wondering, that line is going to be in the top of the page is going to be covered up. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of these, making sure to turn my pieces. And of course that little piece has to be a little booger, but we get it done. And then I'm going to trim off the excess on this side as well. So it does, like I said, I think I might have enough for a card for that. Look at that. You could even totally turn it the other direction. That would be awesome too. So I am going to go ahead and make sure these stick, and I've got them stuck to my tripod right now, but hopefully I can get that done here soon. And so here we go. Alright, I'm back. This took about, I would say, a half hour to do it all. That is not including cutting and everything. When I first cut out all of my projects at once, it took about 3 hours to cut it all, because I was, watching television and talking with my husband and all kinds of, and kids and stuff like that. So I just realized that I have an empty hole right there. I have one of these that will have to go that direction. I don't know. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. Take off the extras. So this part shouldn't take very long, because I have everything pre-cut. Okay, so we're gonna just put this right here, like that. And get my little X-Acto knife here and just cut it off there. That totally didn't work, but maybe if I can get it on there. There we go, that worked. Okay. And that went all the way through my thing, but well, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so let's see what this says. So as you can see, I'm going to show you what it looks like here, and this is what I have so far. So this line should go behind this large piece here. So I'm hoping that's the case. It does look like it is going to be, but let's see, prepared 12 by 12 light heather for base. Make sure to use the first prepared base page with the diagonal line. This guide will be covered by paper later. Okay, attach mink floral zip strip along top of page. Mink floral zip strip. So I'm going to look at this. Mink floral. Mink floral. I don't know why, but every time I think of mink, I think of pink, not gray. But I'll get this figured out. So. Okay, here we go. Mink zip strip. This is a zip strip. It comes on each, there's a zip strip that comes on each of the pieces. And I'm wondering if I should do, like, oh, that kind of went off target there. Okay. So we'll want the flowers up. So let's see if we can get this on here. I'm hoping that I will be in that, and it looks to me like there's a little extra on the end, which is an easy trim. And then I'm going to go ahead and go this one. Try to actually keep this straight. I'll pull this one over here, make sure that the florals are up, and put it right along the top. Looks pretty good. And that one's a little on the long side too. So that's literally like maybe a 1/16 of an inch. It's just tiny, but things like that bug me. Okay, so there we go. There's that. And now we are going to, let's see, attach make floral zip strip along top of edge. Done. Center and attach 6 by 11, or 6 1/4 by 11 and a half heather and ballerina plaid paper below. Mink floral zip strip. Okay, so I'm going to look at the picture again, if I can find it. Okay. So it's just centered, this one is centered and then this one is not centered. So it'll tell me what to do with that one, but this one just looks like it's centered in between each piece. So I'm going to grab one of them, the wider one. And I'm wondering, is this working? Oh, this is assembling the left page first. I didn't even notice that. I'm so good at following instructions. I'm really not. I'm really not. Alright, so again, all of these items, products, goodies, I always like calling them goodies because they're just like, you know, make me happy, are found on my website, my Close to My Heart website. And so let's see. This is 12. We're going to line this up. I'm going to line this up right along the top here. This is one of the things that I like about grids. And then it should be at 3 and 9 that we place this right in between, because there we go. And that fits perfect. Look at that. Love it. Okay. So then it says, embellish with thread. Wrap thread around front page and secure on back with glue dots. I'm not going to use glue dots, number one, for this particular reason is because I have very few glue dots and I haven't made my homemade ones yet. And number two is I don't want my page sticking to something else, and I can cover it with another piece of paper, but that's just a whole other step. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a spare piece of washi that I use because I'm not going to use this on anything. It's, you know, just one of those extra styles that I won't use in a layout or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and it says to use it right along there and put it right on that line. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to just stick it down with washi. So let me see if I can get this up here like that. And then I'm just going to tape it. And I want to kind of tape it in line with the piece that I'm working with because I don't want it to go down. You know what I mean? I want it to stay up where I want it instead of down. So I'm going to trim that real quick. And then kind of straighten the bends a little. If my thumbnail on my right hand pops off, it's not my fault. Dishes are mean when it comes to nails. Okay, so I'm just gonna tape that right there, but I just don't want it to be too tight. Okay, I'm just gonna stick the tape on there and see if I can do this. This is being a pain. Okay, so I'm gonna tape the back side, or the tape that, or the string that's gonna go onto the back side. Pull that around, and I'm gonna go off of the table so that I can keep it tight without making it too tight. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there you go. So I mean, you could totally do that with, just a tiny strip of paper too, if you wanted to. It doesn't add the same, texture as the thread. But this is a new thing for us for Close to My Heart, so that's kind of exciting. Alright, attach peach cardstock to heather and ballerina plaid paper with 3D foam tape, 1 1/4 inch from bottom. Okay, I'm sorry, but I gotta look. Okay, so they're talking about this piece here, the peach piece that I have. It goes 1 1/4 inch from the bottom. 1 1/4 inch? Double check that. 1 1/4 inch. Okay, so the large piece goes. Okay, now I gotta look again. Got to look again. Okay, so, and it says just peach, not light peach. If it's wanting you to use the lighter side, which you totally can if you prefer, it'll tell you light peach instead of just peach. So that's one of the ways that you can tell. Sorry for that bit of noise. It was a lot louder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so 1 1/4 inch. Ooh, let me see if we can sit this up here on this and go 1 1/4 inch. So 1 1/4 inch would be like here. So like here. I'm gonna say here. Maybe like that. Now I'm gonna measure it now that I stuck it down. Isn't that smart? 1 1/4 inch, yeah, not really 1 1/4 inch. It's more like a 1 1/8 inch. Now I gotta pry this off of here. Thankfully, it's not really stuck down. So let's do 1 inch. 1 1/4 inch. It's right here. Okay. Like that. Okay, next. Attach 4x6 photo placeholder. 4x6. I'm assuming this goes right up here. Gotta look at the photo again. Yes, it does. So it has an even border all the way around. I actually kind of like the border on, or the white border. So I'm going to make sure that my photo is a little bit smaller than the placeholder so that it has the white border around the photo, if I can figure out which photo I want to use on it. So the next part is attach title. Oh, that was supposed to be done with 3D foam tape. Oh, that's going to be I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys and just replace this with the 3D foam tape. I'll be right back. Okay. Can you see a difference? I don't see it. I don't really see that much of a difference as far as, but yeah, there is foam tape under there, so. Okay, on to the next thing. Now, I get to put this down here. And that needs to be even as well. Like so. Like so. Okay. Pretty sure that's what it says. Embellish with, wait, attach title, which is going to be what? Okay, wait a minute. Attach journaling box. With what? Okay, just as a texture box. No 3D foam there. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what's even for this one. That's looking pretty darn close. Yeah. Down just a tiny bit. Alright, there we go. Okay, next, attach title with 3D foam tape. Now the title, I believe, is Dream. Yes, the title is Dream. See that there? So I've already cut those out. Save us some time here. And I have them in my little baggie. Along with all the rest of the little embellishments that are required for this particular, and maybe a few more. So we're attaching these with 3D foam tape. Let's see. Okay, and I think this is just split. Oh, okay, so I think they're going to be pretty close to each other. Unless it goes over the side, which it does kind of go over the side. So I'm going to try to mimic this. So it's just a little over the edge there. A little over the edge on both sides, and then there's just a small amount of space in between with 3D foam tape. So let me see if I can get my foam tape and see if I can. There's one. I did do my nails and my I was putting my lunch dishes in the dishwasher, and my thumb popped off, so that will be interesting to fix. So yeah, if you can't tell which thumb, I guess I did a pretty good fixing job. But yeah, real life. I don't have time or the money to go in and you know, have them done. I don't even know. I think I've had them done one time before, and that was ages ago, back before I had 3 kids. I think that was the last time I got my hair done too. I had my second kid when I had my hair done. So, all right. So I'm gonna just. It looks like we just center it. Yeah, it's a little closer to the top. Doesn't give me any real instructions as to how far up they should go. So I'm going to kind of just line it up with one of these lines here. I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit. There. Okay. That was probably loud for you guys. Sorry. I'm going to line it up with that bottom line, I think. And they say that if you center the center one, because they're all the same size, if you center the one in the middle there, the rest of them, as long as you line them all up evenly, you should be good. But really, I mean, I think I'm just going to go ahead and figure this out from here, a little farther in, I think, and just try to get, you know, on that line if I can. Even would be nice. Okay, I think Dream, or the D is going there. And then, let's see, we will get the M for Dream in its place. And you guys are getting a way better view of this than I am, just so you know. I have my other pair, but I think they're just a little farther in with that, I think. Maybe I can check and see along that if it's straight. There we go. Does that look okay? Okay, well, it looks like it should go in just the tiniest, littlest bit on both ends. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. All right, it's down. Okay. Ooh, okay. So now the E and the A, the D and the M, they all need to be lined up on that line. And then I think I'm just going to line the E up, maybe not. Line the E up on that second pink line, then that will should, those are not even. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move this one and we're going to see what we can do with this. Line them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm lining them up between like this one and the D, so they should be fairly even on each piece there. And then I'm going to try to line it up right there. There, I think. That looks about right. Okay, so here's the thing. If I can, I don't know if I'm going to use these because they're black. Okay. If I can line this up, I think I want to line it up this way. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to line these up so that they're very close to the same distance in, right? And then this should go right in the middle, like that. It's good enough. And then I should be able to line up the A. Thankfully this is not a long word, because that. It looks just a touch too high, but I don't know if I can get it down just the tiniest bit. Okay, it's staying there. It's staying there, y'all. I don't want to spend 4 hours trying to get this straight. You know, my little ruler probably would have, my T-square ruler would have been nice. And this hair is driving me nuts. Perks of that huge roll. It's been through a lot. I've had it for about 4 years now. Well, you can tell how much scrapbooking I've done with that number there, but alright, looks good. And there we have it. We have a dream. Okay, so it says embellish with complements and star accents. Attach a few complements and accents with thin 3D foam tape for added dimension. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So we're working on this page here, and we're going to add these in here, and then we'll move on to the second page. So let's see, we've got big blue star and feather and you are loved, which kind of needs to be trimmed up a little bit. If I remember right, that's actually a sticker. I think that's a sticker. You are loved. Let's see if it's a sticker. It's a sticker. Okay, and then let's see. Hey, get back over here. I'm not allowed to do that. Alright, so we're gonna go for this corner goes right off there. And I'm thinking that's looking pretty decent. That. Okay. Now the thing that I want to do is, because I want to put a picture down inside of this, I'm going to actually put the foam adhesive up here, and then I'm going to put a powder tool on the back. Powder tool. Anti-static tool. It's just catching on my, so that it's not sticky anymore. And that way I can slide a picture down underneath of it when I'm ready. I do need foam tape, which I'm going to use my little thing here. And just a single up here. Like that. And then it's just pretty much right there. And we want to get You Are So Loved straight. So, let's see. Got all these fuzzies on here that's driving me nuts. The fuzzies don't really drive me nuts. It's just when it's dark fuzzies on light background or light paper, that's what drives me nuts. Okay. Like that. And then the next one is, that's probably a little bit lower than what it actually shows, but that's okay. I think we'll be alright. Lift this up real quick. And like that. Okay. Next, big blue star, foam tape. Wait. Really? You only need one piece. And then, let's see. This one goes kind of like, I don't know, kind of like that. Yes. That. And it goes kind of right there-ish. And then we've got, now, there's a pink one, and that's a pink one, peach one, whatever, ballerina, whatever color you want to call it. Then we've got more of them, and let's see what else. Got another blue one somewhere. There's a blue one. Okay, I know there's another blue one somewhere. Somewhere here. Not a blue one. Not a blue one. Ah, there's a blue one. And then the little blue one. Okay. So let's see if we can get these. These ones are supposed to be tiny. So the back side of the blue is the peach. So let's see, we've got this here, and the back side of this one is gonna be tiny, like tiny. So I'm just gonna take one of these and I'm gonna trim it, and hopefully it will be the right size. Stick that on there, pull that off, and then I think it shows it down here. Good. And I'm just going to sit there right there. Perfect. Okay, so that's the first page. And you probably didn't even see any of that stuff. Sorry about that. Well, you might have. So there's the first page, and we will go ahead and get started on the second page. So here's the second page. I think we're going to go ahead and do the same. This will be the second page over here. We're going to probably start with the twine, or this one here. Let's see what it says. And we're going to go for, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. Okay, so right page, left page. Okay, so we've got prepare, we've got left page, and then we've got right page right here. All right. Attach mink floral zip strip along top of edge. Done. Heather ballerina plaid paper, 2 inches from the left. Okay. 2 inches from the left. I do think that this might be a little bit of a longer video, just because it's a 2-page layout, and I'm putting the, alright, 2 inches in, 5 down here, 5 up there. Oop. This is a little bit longer on the top than it is on the bottom. 5 in there, 5. Okay, come on. Here we go. 5 down here. And that will just be fine. Alright. I'm going to trim that off real quick. So, and then we do embellish with thread, which is the same process that we were doing before. So the amount of thread that's on this particular thread thing is 10 yards. So I have been able to do 2 12 by 12 so far. And then I think I've done 3 cards. I can't remember. I did several of these launch project cards, and that's close, but not quite. Okay. Like that, and then we'll trim that off. Straighten that out a little bit if we can. That, and then try to tape that down right where it's at. It's going to be the interesting part. Like so. But I don't want it too tight because I don't want it to damage the corner here. Which might be just tiny, it's too tight. Just a little. I'm going to do it on the edge again, like I did last time, so that it doesn't get it too tight. Ah. Okay. Okay, so that's perfect. Okay, next is attach peach cardstock with 3D foam tape. I gotta remember that. Okay, and we're doing the 4x6 or 1/4x6 1/4. With 3D foam tape, so I'm going to use my roll here. Ooh, that was very close to my finger. I'm going to do 2 of those actually. Okay. Oh, is it light peach or peach? Peach, okay. Always want to double check that before you put your adhesive down, because that you just have to recut the piece if you have enough cardstock. And I think I'm going to do, I don't know what I want to do. Just gonna stick it on here and like that. And this one can actually be lifted up just the tiniest bit. Like that. And then we can pull this off. Like so. And this one needs to go, it says 1 1/8 from the left, 1 1/8 from the left, and then 1 1/8 from the left, and 3 and, oh, it's a vertical. 1 1/8 from the left, and 3 and 1/4 from the bottom. Okay, so 1 1/8, 1 1/8, 1 5/8. That was close. In other words, center it in between. Okay, so we want it 3 and what? So we need to center it between, like, same on this side and the same on that side, which should be easy enough. And then 3 and 1/4 from the bottom. So I need to find my 3 and 1/4. 1, 2, 3 and 1/4 from the bottom will be right there. That looks pretty even to me, and not so even up top. Like that. Okay. And then it says attach peach cardstock with 3D foam tape. And this one is, so we're going to line it up to the bottom and have it 1/4 inch to the right. Alright, foam tape. Alright. And so 1/4 inch over and 1/4 inch over, right there. I believe. Alright, there it is. Attach photo placeholders. And then so this goes right in the center here. Placeholders centered here, and then we just have to embellish. Now embellish with complements. Attach a complements with 3D foam tape for added dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and just look at this and see what needs to go where. So we're going to put this up here with 3D foam tape. which I'm just using my 3M foam tape. I don't know that I need, okay, those might work. I am going to try to get this to work. Oh, it's very, very, very tight. Like that, and then I think I'm going to do a baby piece on the front. I hope it works. Like that. And this one goes right up here, facing left. I'm just going to, oh! I'm going to kind of gauge this by this here, so this should be something similar. So I'm kind of going to put this right up here. That's totally not straight, but we'll get it that way. You guys see that? Because, yeah, I can't. Okay. Next is love. Get it up, my nails. Sometimes nails are worth it, sometimes they're not. And then we've got this peach heart sticker that goes right down here, like that. And then we'll do some foam tape on the back of this. Thinking we'll only need it on the, let's see, on the right side, but I'm thinking we're going to need a thinner strip. These no-stick scissors from Close to My Heart are amazing, just so you guys know. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right down here, I think, and then this should go right like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, is I'm going to put the powder on the back on the right hand side. So that I can touch it without it being sticky, and then this should be able to go down, because again, if I'm wanting a photo, wow, that really sticks, doesn't it? If I'm wanting a photo there, then let's see, one straight. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I'm gonna pull it off just a little bit though. Oh, maybe. I don't think I want it quite so far on there, like that. And then I might need to add a little bit, yes. I'm going to add a little chunk of foam tape under here. And I'm thinking it's big enough that I could probably put two, which works perfect, because I had two small ones there, just sticking out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, and so we will just put that down, and then we can go ahead and get our last two pieces here done. Feather and a heart. So let's see, feather and a heart. Alright, got the feather, got the heart, and this is going to go up like this. And then this will go right below that, like so. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to be doing the foam tape on the outer edge, and the non-stick powder, make sure that's covered up, on the inside. Somewhere like that, which goes kind of up towards the top. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off, and this will be my last piece. If I can get it on there right. And I think that's that. Now when I'm ready for a photograph, it can slide right underneath there, and then I can tack that down with adhesive if I want to. And there it is. So that is, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to add more, you know, like stars to bring in the other, you know, the stars from the other side, but I did cut them out just in case I wanted to, because over here we've got, you know, like 4 blue pieces, and over here we've got, you know, just 2 blue pieces, but let's get this out of the way. See if I can get both of these in here again. Maybe if I, there we go. Okay. And there we be, and I think that's that. Like I said, I can add these if I wanted to. I don't know if I do or not. I kind of feel like I should. I have a couple more over here. These are hand cut. I'm kind of thinking if I do a larger one up here and then a smaller one down here, like that. Ooh. That's white. That's the pinky. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know that I need to add a whole nother color on there, but I like the idea of maybe that one there. Okay, so I'm going to put foam on that one real quick, and that will be it. Hoping I can get this to fit. And this one can go right down here on that corner, and it just kind of brings in, you know, brings it all together. All right, so that is my 6th project. This is what it looks like on the instructions, and this is what I have. So that actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. And I love their instructions. They're pretty straightforward. Some of the things you gotta gauge, but like, I mean, they're stickers. They're, you know, really your choice. Like I said, I added this one in there, and I'm glad I did. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. If you guys have any questions, leave comments below, like, share, you know, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would love to have you as a subby. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will talk to you guys later.